Brad Knight, you're throwing some big, expensive swim baits. There's a lot of stress on the line. What kind of knot do you use?
Well, I'd like to be able to tell you what the name of it is, but I just call it the fluorocarbon knot. And there's a wide range of different knots to tie. Polymer knots work great for certain things, but this is the knot that I always tie on fluorocarbon, whether it's a half-ounce jig that I'm going to flip a boat dock with or a big swim bait on 25-pound fluorocarbon. And you start by just running your line through the split ring, doubling it back just like you'd be tying a standard polymer knot. Now with this bait, I'm going to have to use a lot of slack here because of the size of it. But basically I've got a doubled up line here, just a little loop. I'm going to lay it on top of the double line, and I'm going to twist my bait 4 full turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now I'm holding my bait. I've still got my loop here at the top, and I have a hole down here at the bottom, so to speak. I'm going to take this loop, put it through the hole here, and then pinch the loop down. So see if I can demonstrate for this guy. So we got the loop through the hole. Now I'm going to hold the loop with my thumb. I'm just tightening it back up. So now what you see now is that line starts to figure 8. I'm going to wet it good. Then you just want to pull your main line and your tag end together and really tighten that down good. Now what you're going to have that's a little bit different than most knots is 3 tag ends. You're going to trim your main tag line. Now you've got your loop here at the bottom, and you're going to cut that off too, so you're actually going to have 3 tag lines. And what this does is essentially the same thing as a polymer knot on the actual contact to the bait. But what it does is your line, when it's doubled, is guaranteed to lay right beside of it. Here's what happens on polymer knots if you're not careful with fluorocarbon. They'll cross themselves. Not all the time, but just every now and again. And whenever you start setting the hook, or you're making a lot of casts or putting a lot of pressure, that fluorocarbon will burn itself and essentially create a weak spot. So if you're having trouble with fluorocarbon line, breaking on a hook set, or just not happy with it, odds are you're just not being able to tie the right knot that it takes for the fluoro. So again, I don't know what the name of this knot is. We just call it the fluorocarbon knot. It's kind of a big bulky deal, but again, 3 tag ends. It's the way to roll. Won't be disappointed in that. Hopefully it'll improve your bass fishing with fluorocarbon line.